All right, hey guys, how's it going? I just want to make a little video to kind of talk about the things that I'm currently watching, the things that I think have the high potential this coming alt season. By no means is this investment advice, and this is just purely so you guys can, maybe you don't have as much time as I have to go and look into all these different projects. One thing I can say about all these projects is they all are safe from direct rug pulls and scams. Now, obviously, projects can always go down after you buy them. But these projects are safe as far as you're not going to put your money here and not going to be able to sell. You're not going to put your money here and then the liquidity be removed. The liquidity is locked on all the projects that we're going to talk about. And for the most part, I believe that they are very safe projects. So, anyways, without further ado, we'll just kind of go ahead and get into it. We're just going to kind of look at the charts on these. We're not going to do a deep dive into these. Maybe we'll do a deep dive on some of these individual coins at a later point. This might be a kind of longer video, but there's going to be lots of valuable information in here. I'm going to drop lots of links in below. A lot of these projects are actually partners with my project. Well, it's not my project, it's a community project that I'm currently kind of the lead of. And a lot of these projects that we're going to be talking about are partners with us. And, we collaborate together. We go on Twitter spaces, we share information and ideas, it's just a really positive environment. And, I absolutely love the base chain just because of that alone. So, anyways, we'll just go ahead and get into it. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be what would Jesse do? WWJD. You can see it's still pretty new. It came out in May. It's been out for just a little bit over a month. Obviously the volume looks like it's been pretty small. Again, let me go ahead and reiterate. I'm personally invested into every one of these projects. I didn't take any money to talk about any of these projects, obviously. I'm just purely just sharing what it is that I'm investing in. So, anyways, you can see all the information over here. What would Jesse do? Good project. They're part of our network, and so we're glad for them to be part of that as well. The next one would be Based USA, and they are also part of our network. And this is another really good project if you're bullish on America, bullish on, you know, um, democracy. This is a great project. They're doing a lot of good things. There's some really good people, some really big patriots behind this project. So, if that's something that you're interested in, Based USA, $4 million market cap, still pretty low. There's definitely lots of room for growth. You can see on the chart here, the chart actually looks pretty good. I know it looks a little bit choppy, but this is kind of a good thing. It's going to start to consolidate. It's just trying to find its footing. And yeah, this is definitely one that you want to add to your watch list. So yeah, and then Peasy. Peasy is another one. This is the alter ego. This is young Peasy. This is the alter ego of Pepe. And I'm sure all of you know who Pepe is. Pepe is one of the biggest meme coins out there created by Matt Fury. And so young Peasy is actually an alternate ego of Pepe. So this one right here is part of the Boys Club narrative, and it's a direct ascendant from Matt Fury's comics. So this one I think could absolutely be huge. The market cap is 3.41 mil, but I think this one is an absolute sender, and I'm definitely going to be holding this one long term. I'm not going to be interested in no 2, 3x pumps. And that goes with pretty much everything that I'm talking about here. I'm not looking for 2, 3x. I'm not looking to make $5,000 or anything like that. Most of these projects, I'm seeing their long-term vision, and I'm kind of ride or die. I'm here till billion these things. Some of these things, I hope they hit a billion market cap, and I want to be there for that. So some of these projects I am going to skip over just because they're on my watch list doesn't mean necessarily that I'm going to talk about them. Right now, I'll just kind of jump over on these. You see all these ones: USDB, XMRB, XRPB, ADAB, LTCB, Tron B. These are all like more or less meme coins of like the top 10 biggest cryptos. And what that stands for is the B stands for on base. So this is XRP on base, XMR on base, USDT on base, Litecoin on base. So right now it's just kind of like a big narrative that's going on right now. It's kind of like a little phase. It's pretty cool. I went ahead and bought into most of these. BTCB, Bitcoin on base, is the one who's the biggest right now. They're around like 12 million market cap. And, you know, definitely worth checking out BTCB. BTCB is gonna. We'll talk about that one in a minute, but you definitely want to check out BTCB. So this is Pablo Escobar. Now this is a really huge one right here, and it's extremely undervalued in my opinion at under 1 million market cap. Pablo Escobar is basically creating a cartel on the base network, and this is the cartel. Our project is a part of this cartel. So the project was founded by Quigley.eth. Super great guy, super genuine, super intelligent, and he has a lot of experience in the space. So I would highly suggest you guys come follow Quigley.eth. I'm going to drop some links to some of our spaces down below in the chat or in the description. So make sure to check those out. The amount of information that you can learn from these guys is just absolutely insane. And the fact that he is orchestrating this entire thing, this is his project. This one right here is one that you definitely want to add to your watch list. And if possible, I'm personally going in on this one, and I'm going to keep adding, especially at this level. I initially got in at 200K. I didn't have as much money to invest at the time. I was pretty much maxed out, but I went ahead and shuffled around some profits and added this morning at this level right here. About maybe 30 minutes ago, I actually added, and I'm going to keep trying to add to this because I think this is an absolute cinder. You know, I'm not going to talk about my price projection, but, you know, let me just go ahead and say anything that I'm talking about here, I'm not, if there's less than 50x potential, I'm not even going to talk about it. So just, let me just say that. Anything that I'm talking about here, I believe, has 50x plus potential. A lot of these might even have 1,000x potential or more. So, you know, I just want to reiterate that. You know, I'm not here for those little small gains. You know, there's nothing wrong with people that are in for those small gains. It's just personally that doesn't align with my investing goals and my investing scheme. So, Bitcoin Cash on base, this is a good one. You know, I won't talk too much about it. You know, you can check it out if you like it. I traded this one. I made some money on it, and now I'm waiting for a dip, and I'm going to buy back in at a certain point. Right now, I do not hold any Bitcoin Cash on base. I sold it as it pumped up, and I made like 6x. And yeah, I went ahead and grabbed my little 6x because some of these projects, like I said, I'm not as bullish on. You know, some of these I'm just trying to make you know, like some day trading type trades, you know, like Bitcoin Cash. You know, I don't really know where they're going to end up long term. I've never been a fan of Bitcoin Cash, don't know anything about Bitcoin Cash. But at the end of the day, you know, we also need to make some money. You know, we can't just hold everything to the moon because then we'll never make any like short-term profits. And it's good to have some short-term trades as well. You know, have some long terms, have some short terms. You know, keep it diverse. XRP on base, ADA on base, Litecoin on base. You know, we already talked about all those. Really good. ETH on base. I like ETH on base. Has a super low supply. It's up pretty good right now. But I do like ETH on base. I'm in on this one. I took some profits this morning at a little over 900K. I was buying this anywhere from 600 down to 200K. Semi bullish. I didn't dump my whole bag on this one. I still got a pretty good position. But again, I'm not as bullish on this one as most of these other ones that we'll be talking about today. We'll just keep going down. Wolf. This is a good project. You know, definitely one worth checking out. I do have a bag of this. The guys behind this one, you know, really good. It's part of the Boys Club narrative. This is an official character from Matt Fury's comics, so definitely worth checking out. All of these ones that are part of the Matt Fury comics, you know, they're absolute senders. They have the potential to just really just go wild, honestly. Brett 2.0, this is honestly one of the, I would say one of the top 3 or top 5, at least top 5 that I'm going to mention today that you guys definitely want to watch. Brett 2.0 is basically the organizer that has brought all of these other communities that I'm talking about together. And that's Bitcoin on Base, Peasy. Well, maybe I think Peasy isn't quite in our network yet, but all these other ones that I'm going to be talking about, um, they're part of this. They're part of the Brett 2.0 group. Brett 2.0 is doing some great things. They're bringing together all these different communities and giving us a place where we can all just collaborate, come together. We hold Twitter Spaces. I'm going to drop the link below. And you definitely want to catch those because we have some great people that come in on those. We have some absolute diamond of information being dropped every single time. So, it's under 400K market cap. This is huge potential. So this is definitely one that you want to add to the watch list. Brett 2.0, I added more today, and I'll keep adding to that. BTCB on Base, this is one of our partners as well. BTC on Base, 12 million market cap. Don't let the market cap fool you. This thing did pump up to over 30 million. And I think this one, personally, my price target is in the bills. I'm not going to sell any BTC on Base until we are over a billion market cap. You know, I'm super bullish on this one. I think a lot of people that missed Bitcoin back in the day, that's what this is. It's basically like a meme coin, like play into like oh, you missed Bitcoin back in the day. Well, here's your chance to get in on Bitcoin again. And with a supply of 15.84 million, I think this one is a gigasender. I think this one is going no less than a billion market cap, and I'm going to ride that wave all the way to the top. I'm actually trying to add right now. I'm probably add right after this video. I got a little bit of ETH sitting around, and I just was waiting to see if maybe some people would, you know, sell a little bit more so I could get a little bit better price. But at the end of the day, you know, whether you're getting in at 75 cents, 40 cents, $1.20, even $2, when this thing goes to a billion market cap, you're going to make a lot of money. So it doesn't really matter. You know, sometimes we try to stress over getting that perfect entry, but if you're really long term, that perfect entry does not always matter. So this is the next one we got here is Base Chad. Base Chad is another good project. They're part of our network. They got really good liquidity to their market cap ratio. This is something that you don't see often with these meme coins and these other projects. Oftentimes, most of these projects that you're seeing, they're gonna be 5 to 10x their liquidity to market cap ratio, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But when you see a project like this, they have almost $500,000 in liquidity and a $1.3 million market cap. That means they're only trading less than 2.5x over their liquidity ratio. That's really good. That's really good. Once this thing runs, eventually the market cap should end up over. Last but not least is Popo. And this is the project that I'm leading. Popo is a great project, you know, with some really good people behind the scene. I'm working really hard on, you know, bringing new people into Popo. You know, I'm trying to explain to people not to really focus on the chart. You know, there was a bunch of hype in the beginning. Right here, I was in on the voice call right around this level right here. Right around here, or actually no, it was right around in here. The developer, this giant red candle right here, was the developer selling 100% of his coins. So then I and some of the other guys in the group, we came in, we bought the dip. I was able to buy the dip literally right in here. It came way up, came all the way up to the over 800K market cap. I didn't sell a single coin at that point. I was just holding and riding. And I'm still holding. I've bought pretty much every dip on the way down, so I'm heavily invested into this, but I'm heavily invested into our success. I love the meme. And, you know, at the end of the day, if you really like the meme and you like the community, you know, it's all fun. You know, it's all fun. You know, I invested a lot, but you don't have to do that. You know, you find a meme that you like and a community that you like, you can put 20 bucks. And on something like this, $20, if we go to a billion market cap, $20 is going to make you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen because I can't guarantee you that and I can't tell you that. But I'm just telling you the numbers. The numbers say if we go to a billion market cap and you put $20 in right now, you are guaranteed like $500,000 or something like that. The price changes, obviously, but at $1 billion market cap, the price would be $1 a piece. And, right now for $20, you're getting hundreds of thousands of coins. So, definitely you should check it, understand that, like how that works and everything. So, yeah, super bullish on Popo. I'm working extremely hard. We got some great guys behind the scenes right now. We have our website being developed. We have another guy working on a mobile application. Can't really drop too much details on that, but it's going to be amazing. So we got some really good guys. We got some strong holders here, and we're mainly focused on our partnerships. We want to collaborate with other projects. We want to support other projects in any way we can, and we just want to keep fostering this community of love that we see going on the Base Network. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of that. So anyways, guys, make sure to check in the description. Sorry, that the video went on a little bit longer than I had, planned, but, hopefully you guys will see something on here that you like and something that you're able to become a part of. Get involved in the community. These things, it's not just buy and hold. Buy and hold is good, but it's not just about that. If you really find something that you believe in, buy, hold, and help the community to grow. Be active in the Telegram, be active on Twitter, join Twitter Spaces, talk about the project, tell your friends. That's how these projects are successful. This is something I'm experiencing in Popo right now. We have a lot of holders, but we only have a handful of people who are actively engaging every day. Every day we have the people. They show up every day like it's a job. It's not a job, but they show up like it's a job because they believe in our project. They believe in our vision. And if you find a project and you feel that same way, please give them some of your time. You don't have to treat it like a full-time job, but if you can spend 30 minutes a day just being active, talking to people, going on Twitter, participating in raids, whatever the case, it will help more than you know. And it really helps with the team. It helps with the team's morale. Trust me, there's been a couple of days to where my morale was kind of low. People are selling as I'm working so hard. The Telegram is kind of quiet. People aren't participating in the raids, and it does get a little bit demotivating. But at the end of the day, you'll have those people that do show up, those people that come in and they're like, bro, I got you. And those are the people that really keep you keep you going. And if you guys could be that person for someone else, I believe in karma and it will come back to you. So anyways, love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.